Okay, so the first thing you'll need to do with this worksheet is to go to File and make a copy. And when you make a copy, you'll end up with your own version that you can edit. So you need to make a copy of it because the original version you can't edit. And after you've made your own copy and it's on your Google Drive, you can add your class list. Now you can actually just type the names in, or you could paste a whole class list in. It's up to you. All the yellow cells are actually input cells. So they're the cells that you can change. And I've got some headings here for my assessment, and you can change them to whatever you like. But during robotics, I thought it's good to analyse coding and construction and the ability to solve problems, and whether or not the student perseveres and tries their hardest to get through to the end and solve the problem. And very importantly, I assess their interpersonal skills, how well they get along with others, if they work well in a group, if they're a good sport, if they do well with teamwork, that sort of thing. So they're fairly subjective, the scores. You're going to give them a mark out of 5, and if they're doing really well and they're working well above their expected level, then I give them a 5. If they're just above the expected level but not quite as good as a 5, I give them a 4. And if they're kind of working at their expected level, I give them a 3. And a 2 for below, and a 1 for well below expected. So in these cells over here, you've got to give them a score out of 5. And so I might say for Bob, well, Bob's coding is at an expected level. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad. He's done pretty well. And his construction was quite good, so I'm going to give him a 4. His problem solving was excellent, and his perseverance was also excellent, and he did struggle a little bit getting along with others, so I'm going to give him a 2 for that. And it will add up all the score out of 25 in this cell, and then it will make it a percentage, and it will also rank them in the class. At the moment he's ranked number 1 because he's the only one with scores, but we can add some more scores. So say Sue gets a 3 and a 3 and a 4 and a 4 and a 4, then she's ranked number 2 because her percentage is a bit lower. So you can give kids any scores you like out of 5 based on their performance during class or after class. Sometimes it's easier to do it during class. Keep an eye on a kid, and if a kid has lots of problems socially, you might say, okay, they've got a bit of work to do that's well below what I thought you should be doing at this stage. So for this particular class, Terry got 80%, so he's ranked number 1 at the moment, and the one that's struggling the most is Steve, which is coincidentally is my name. I'm struggling. So all the yellow cells you can change. You can even change what the scores are kind of worth. If you want to go down that track, you can change those things. You can change what things are out of. You might think there's something more important than perseverance, or you might use this for another subject and have 5 completely different headings there. It's up to you. But if you found this spreadsheet useful, make sure you check out my website, www.robotman.com.au. And don't forget to like this video on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. Cheers.